All right. Let's hope that this works. Hello, hello. I'm going to get my glasses. All right. Hopefully people are coming in. Hello, hello. Hi, guys. So sorry about that. But thank you for being so kind and patient. I just wasn't going to relax until I got that called in. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Patty. Hi, Kim. Hi, Cara. Hi, Gren. Hi, Nicole. Yeah, ta-da, now we're here. Yay. I'm so eating a cookie. This looks pretty nice now, that it's dry. Got a little bit more to add to it, but the skin will be really pretty when I've got two sides done. Hi, Tina. Hello, hello. I'm just going to eat a cookie. My nerves need the sugar. I'm so glad that I second guessed the first dose of her inhaler, though. Because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have tried to squeeze out another dose, and I wouldn't have noticed that it was low until tomorrow morning at like 6 o'clock. And then I would have panicked. So I'm really, really glad that I found that out today. Oh, thank you for hitting the thumbs up. 6 for 6. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thanks, Tina. I think so, too. My nerves are shot. It's amazing how fast you can go into just complete full-blown panic. Thanks, Nicole. Carzine gingerbread cookies. Very nice. Hey, Steffi. Getting a double thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Yeah, the totally adrenaline panic. I was going to take... I wonder how bad I'm going to crash when I come down from that panic. I see how I joke. Because it's funny. Can't handle it. Requested barbecue chicken and mashed potatoes. Will came through. Fantastic. That's wonderful. And some chocolate too. You know what? That's a really good idea. I know I've got some chocolate around here, so I'm going to grab that soon. Oh, Nicole, I totally understand that. I totally get that. Oh my God. I totally get that. Yeah, I'd have a full-blown panic attack. For sure. Hi, Barb. How you doing? Happy New Year to you, too. It's coming. There's something about the feeling of a fresh start that can come with the new year, eh? Yeah, it's scary, eh, Patty? Uh-oh, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, I think it's done. I turned my head. I didn't sneeze on the ornament. Steffi says, Nicole, I think I remember that because we were all giving advice on how to get it. Yeah, maybe. They ended up doing a partial fill and went back a few days later. Oh, thank goodness for that. And Steffi asked, Patty, how's Chloe being? Thank you for the blessed poos. And Tina sent it ×2. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, well, let's sink into some painting. I think that would be good therapy today. So we're going to zoom in and we're going to do some dots here and just those walking dots. And then we might do some tiny dots going down the middle here as well. Was that the timing of it, Nicole? Yeah, that Yahtzee is one hell of a new obsession, eh? I did not anticipate did not anticipate at all how much I would enjoy playing that. So thank you, Steffi, for the new obsession. A bunch of us downloaded the Yahtzee app. We've been playing Yahtzee. It's great. Thank you, Tina. I'm loving it now too. I am loving it. I'm pleased with how it went. And I want to try some different colors with them too. Hi, Lorna. Sorry for all the kerfuffle before. Patty said, "Oh, I missed that, Steffi. We thought she might have had another UTI because she peed on Dale's side of the bed, but nope, just must have been mad at him." Poor Dale. We love you, Nicole. We love Lily. Family name. I love that the family name is Mandala Chicks. That's awesome. So I think we should do more colors of this design, though. Right? Like, we need a purple one of these too, don't we, Tina? Maybe it was Dale and blamed Chloe. No, I'm not showing my face right now. I'm going back to the way I normally do with showing my hands. Going back to normal. Showing my face that other time was just... I felt so bad sitting there on hold and didn't want to have to make anybody keep an eye on Patreon. And so I thought I'll just go live, and was expecting to jump on and kind of tell you guys the story of what was happening to update you. And of course, the second that I went live is literally when I came off of hold that I'd been on for quite a while. Felt like about 10 minutes. I'm sure it wasn't quite that long, but sure felt like it. What's new, Barb? Patty, she did it right before he was going to sleep. Everybody up. What a little bugger. Oh, you think you're going to bed, do ya? Well, have I got some news for you? Yeah, cats love surprises. Bulb is looking very royal. Isn't it looking fancy? I agree. I agree, Patty. Oh, no, Barb. Just in time for back to work on Thursday, of course. So is it a good thing that you're coming down with something? Are you happy that you might not have to go back to work? I hope it's nothing too bad, Barb. Just take care of yourself, please. We need you healthy. This is that gorgeous gold that Cindy sent me. All right. So there is that one. I'm going to let that dry so I don't stick my hand in any paint, and we're going to start on something else. I really like that though. All right. We are going to try the greens again. So we're going to paint on the beige ornament. And we are going to use green. So we are not going to use the same green that I tried to use earlier. Thicket, that's the color I wanted. Let's see which one. I'll go with this one because it shakes up a little bit better. So we're going to go with these ones, and then I'll mix in a little bit of buttermilk to lighten these up a little bit. Patty says, oh crap, Barb, blame it on your new snowblower. Yeah, the flu is hitting really bad here too. It's okay, maybe another week off. That's not so bad. Barb has a Yahtzee illness. Thanks, Nicole. And thanks again, Patty. Yeah, it does look fancy and royal. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, let's see what kind of garbage is stuck in this paint bottle that's thinking it's going to hang around and cause problems. I think not. Okay, so we've got Thicket. And then we're going to add in some clover because Thicket is very, very dark. And we're going to create 3 different greens. And I want them to have some fairly decent contrast. So, one, two, let's stir this one up. And I apologize, I'll be back to the comments in a few minutes. I am going to add some pouring medium to both of these because they're quite thick. And I'd like them to be a little bit thinner for the brushwork. We're going to play it fast and loose with the same brush that I was using before that's been starting to split. See how that goes. I'm going to put a little bit of the dark in this one. And then over here, we do clover. With just a little bit of buttermilk. And fluid medium. All right, here we go. And then after I'm done stirring these, I will come back to the comments once they're ready to go. And I will catch up. So anybody new here to the lives, please just know I promise I will come back to the comments and catch up on anything that I've missed while I'm doing this. I can't see the screen on my phone very easily while I'm doing this kind of stuff. But I will come back and scroll back so I can pick up where I've left off earlier. Okay, that one looks better. What was that? Is that more medium still there? All right, and we go here. This one might end up needing to be a little bit darker. but we'll see. I'll be back to the comments there soon. No, I think that one just needs to be a little bit lighter. I'm going to go one drop at a time because sometimes it can be just that little bit too much. And I do apologize because I'm a little paranoid around Little Miss and her inhaler and everything. I'll be going to check on her a little more frequently than normal. But I will try to keep my paranoia under control. Make that one just that one little bit lighter. Of course, there's always the culprit with whatever Mom's watching on TV. Sometimes it can be making a sound that reminds me of what Audrey sounds like when she's having an asthma attack. So my brain gets the better of me sometimes, or my imagination, I should say. All right, those three look good to me. So I'm just going to cover them up. Miss Audrey's right in the living room. I'm going to go check on her, and then I will come back and catch up on all the comments. All right. Chaos of the evening is almost over. And then we can sit down and relax. Okay, 2 seconds. Poor girl, I walked out, and then just me walking into the room, it woke her up out of a dead sleep, and she, poor thing. All right, let me scroll back. Blame it on the new snowblower. There we go. Nicole's daughter got the flu. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. I hope she feels better soon. Yeah, it's miserable. Yeah, wanted to talk to her mom. Made everything better. Steffi said the wedding we attended, that bride and 3 people had the flu that day. Oh my God. Thank goodness you didn't get it. Barb says, I send out so many challenges and no one wants to play with me. Too pushy. And playing with myself. Hey, I have 2 open games with you. I'll play with you. Yeah, I was complaining about folk art a few hours ago, but the paint that was causing the problem was not the folk art in this particular instance. Yeah, it was a different one. It was a different brand of paint. She ended up in the ER that night and again later that week. Oh, she has lupus too, and the flow kicked her butt. Oh my God. That was her 2 days ago, Nicole. Yeah, I hope she's feeling better. It's okay, Lorna. I mean, it's your wedding. You have to go through with it. But yeah, hope she's feeling better now. Oh, even her toes hurt. Oh, that's miserable, Nicole. Mostly in there, moving into a house this week, and the 5-year-old oh no, has it with pneumonia. That's terrifying. Glad she's feeling better, Nicole, for sure. Yeah, especially a little kid, too. Seems to be perky tonight, opening Christmas stuff now. Oh, that's good. Don't allow apologies for taking care of our fur kids here. That's very true. Yeah, kids do bounce back faster. That's a good thing. That's scary, eh? That's so scary. Yeah, it does. There's a lot of people really sick with the flu right now. So far, Steffi's good. I think I passed the point of getting it at a week, I hope. Yeah, I hope so too. That's okay, Lorna. The thumbs on these keypads, not always an easy thing. So no worries. Oh, right. We were using red as well, weren't we? Right, we were. So, that's right. And I opened the new bottle of red. Okay, here we go. Oops. Nicole said, Barb, I'm sorry I haven't played today again since this morning. I do want to play. Not a good multitasker. I either watch Jamie or play Yahtzee. I fell asleep in between lives. Well, I'm glad you had a bit of a rest. That's a good thing. So those ones I did a bit shorter. So that's what we're going to do. All right. I've got a different plan this time that's going to help me get a little more gold detail in where I want to get it in. So I think this one is going to be better than the other one anyway. All right. So now I need another piece of paper towel. Cover up the red. Now we're going to grab the gold. Here we go. Nicole, I will try again. I hope your daughter is feeling better. Third time's a charm, Lorna. Third time's a charm. You got it. All right. I think you guys all do remarkably well in the chats. I feel like my thumbs would go a mile a minute and I would be typing all kinds of gibberish. Now, I just unclogged you. What's your problem? Okay, excellent. Yeah, there's a lot to dig around with in there. All right. We do type gibber. Sometimes, but you guys do remarkably well. I don't have to read gibberish as often as one would think I would have to. Yeah, and we still all understand each other. That's right. Maybe. All right, I'm just going to keep those dots there, and that's going to help me, I think, with my spacing. So we're going to go to the light green. I'm going to move this blue one out of the way so I don't bang into it. I'm going to go to the light green. I'm going to grab the paintbrush. And here we go. Sherry, are you here? Tina says the gibberish queen. All right, let's see here. Oh, Mom's making something with bacon and it smells really good. I'm very excited she's eating too, so I don't want to say anything and jinx it. The fact that she's getting some of her appetite back is a good thing. Very, very good thing. She'll watch this live later. Hi, Mom. Talking about you. I'm very glad you had something to eat. Hope you're feeling okay now. Excited, it's almost dinner time, ready for your spaghetti. Oh, I feel like I ate my body weight in it. Oh, thank you, Tina, for reminding everybody. Yes, please hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying the live. Really appreciate it if you do. It means a lot. It is a spaghetti night. And thank you, everybody who's already hit it. Much appreciated. And thanks for coming and hanging out with me for another 3 hours today. First live isn't even fully uploaded onto YouTube yet. And we're back already. All right, light green. Now, maybe, all right, so now let's start with this. I know, bacon makes everything better, doesn't it? And Lorna says, did you get my message, Nicole? I agree, Gabrielle, everything is better with bacon. Tonight's game is intense. Well, have a good one, Patty. Love you to bits. Have a good night. Yeah, it is. Everything is definitely. Even bacon is better with more bacon. That's right. Yeah, bacon on top of bacon on top of bacon. Oh, I gotta cover that paint up. All right. Let me zoom in here. Never tried chocolate covered bacon. Where does that opportunity present itself? I should have done this after. Well, that was a pretty wiggly little line, wasn't it? The reason I didn't do these first is because I knew I was going to have all these brush strokes coming down in the middle, so it was going to cover them up anyway. It's still going to cover up some of them, but we're going to go with it, see what happens. All right, so now we're going to go to medium green. Oh, that's why I put tape on you and stuck you in that holder. Totally makes everything better, eh, Nicole? Had squash and sausages. There you go. I'm glad you're here, Lorna. At a state fair in Indiana. Wow. That's really neat. Never ever would have thought of chocolate covered bacon. But the salty and the sweet would go well together, I guess, eh? All right, so let's go in with our medium green. Lorna, if it's the message about my daughter hoping she's feels better and you'll try again, I said thank you. Sorry if you missed seeing it. Can't see very well tonight. I must have missed it. No worries. You guys keep commenting and asking each other questions, and I'll try to help read it out loud to help as much as we can. Barb says, geez, our NHL team is playing tonight too at home and free on Prime. What? You don't want to watch it? You don't miss it? And Nicole says, love you, Lorna. Yep. For me, not for me. That one is not for me. Oh, I don't have you in camera. I'm sorry. Move that out of the way. Get out. There we go. There we go. Well, this is actually working a lot better. All right. I think this green color grade is going to even work better than the other one. All right. Now we will switch to the dark green. You can go back over there. You guys can go back over there, and you are right there. Steffi says, Laura, it's okay. I can't type or see straight. Sleep deprivation. Hence typing Luna instead of Lorna. They can lose without me. I'm out of sacrificial chickens. And Kara's giggling. Thank you, Lorna. Right? Forgot about the chickens? You're welcome, Lorna. That made me laugh. That's so good. What a wonderful way to illustrate your point, Steffi. April is chicken season. Ah, gotcha. All right, here we go. Uh-oh, sneeze. Okay, just the one this time. Sorry. Sorry I didn't have earlier warning for you. There we go. There are our looks like a watermelon right now. Okay, I'm scrolling back. Skill at challenging autocorrect. This girl. Maybe tonight when I can't sleep, I'll start hundreds of games on Yahtzee with everyone. Do it. Do it. Be like Christmas morning tomorrow. Going, yeah, I can lay in bed for half an hour before I have to go anywhere, just playing Yahtzee. I swipe to type sometimes. It's brutal. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about there being keyboards that you can do that with. Why do you people still have your autocorrect on? Self-torture. Mine goes off when I fire up my new phone. I didn't even know you could turn it off. I wonder if you're like a 30-second delay or something, Barb, maybe. Maybe that's why she blessed me first. Either that or me pausing and not being able to talk was a tip-off for her and Tina. So if you have your keyboard in front of you, you touch a letter and you just start dragging and connecting the letters. And that's how you swipe to type. Thank you, Nicole. This is really fun. This is really, really fun, Steffi. I understand, and I'm so glad that you're in love with it. I'm looking at my ornament wall, and I'm like, you know what? There's some really cool pieces on here. But there's a whole bunch that I really would like to replicate in a bunch of different ways. So I think it's building a very nice repertoire. So this, I'm going to do a slight variation on the workshop design that we just did for December. This is a variation on that workshop design. So we're going to do that here as well. But yeah, it's really fun, and just tiny changes and color changes make it look so different. I've got how many up on the wall right now in this design? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up on the wall. The blue one makes 9. This one makes 10 in this design or variations of it. It's kind of cool. Should be on keyboard settings. Oh, I didn't know we could do it here too. Everyone's a buddy. Yay! It's okay, Nicole. Yeah, I like that it's fast too, and mostly accurate. But then I talk filthy about a wedding. Yeah. That would be neat. Oh, yeah, does your husband have a loud sneeze? My dad used to make a show of it. I swear he tried to make it as big as he possibly could. It was a game for him. Dan liked that too. I feel like that's a guy thing. All right. Want to make this style big time next year. Excellent. Well, we'll do a bunch of paint with me sessions where we can sit and paint a bunch of ornaments together. Tina said, Barb, tap on the video, and if live is not red, tap the word, and it'll catch up. Sounds like those games you swipe to make words. Yeah, kind of like that, but instead you're texting. Tina coming in hot with facts I didn't know. Seriously, eh? Never had an idea. Oh, Boggle was a good one. Thanks, Tina. Tina, it's on my TV. Oh. All I have to do is touch the red and it catches up, Nicole said. She's baffled. My husband sneezes in 3 seconds, all wet and annoying, like, oh no. If it's red, you are caught up. There you go. Nicole's so happy. It works. Gonna make dinner now. Hopefully, I'll be back in a few. Sounds good, Kim. We'll be here. He's very loud. At times he screams. Oh, wow. That's intense, eh? Okay, so now we are going to do some more coning. Steffi says, Lorna, when he is sound asleep, sneeze your loudest sneeze ever. Just to scare the snot out of him. Yeah, I'm not a fan of scream sneezing either. I'm in the do you have to be so loud kind of era of my life now, I think. Why is everything so loud? Mom and I were watching some Oak Island yesterday. And I felt so bad because the TV was on, the volume was up, she was talking to me, and I just completely crumbled. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Can you just please stop for 1 second until I can turn this TV down? I can't do this. I can't do it. It was too much. Shit. I feel like I'm like that more and more in my everyday life now. I'm like, it's fine. We just don't have to be so loud. Megan Juicy. All right. So now we set this here. We're going to grab the red and we'll do some more swoops. All right, I'm going to catch up first. TV's about 10 seconds slower than your phone. Oh, no way. Wow. That's a big difference. Nicole says, I turn on my auto rotate, turn my phone, drag my line to catch up. All this time, just tap it. There you go. Me, can you sneeze outside? Close this window, stick your face out, and then you can sneeze. Wanted to cry in JCPenney. The music was so loud. I can't stand too much noise. No. And yet at the same time, I can go to a concert, right? But I think then I'm mentally prepared. It is going to be loud here. Not in a place where it doesn't need to be loud. No. They found some chunks of charcoal, Tina, and they found a bunch of iron, and they did find a Roman coin that was a couple Roman coins that are be kind of neat, but nothing yet. Season 13, 14, something like that. And Lorna says, good idea, Steffi. Nicole says, Steffi, me either. It's not like the tube told us that tip, though. Tina had too. Thank you for that, Tina. Yeah, thank the stars for Tina, Nicole said. My house was so loud on Christmas, but wonderful loud at that time. Yeah, you can pick and choose, right? It's not a hard and fast rule. Your husband's always loud, Lorna? Steffi says her husband does everything at full volume. Talking, putting away dishes, movies. Oh my, that's a lot. Yeah, that's good noise, eh? Yeah, it's too much, eh, Lorna? It's too much. Couldn't go to a concert for many reasons. That used to be my go-to thing to do every weekend, go to concerts. My misophonia all day long, and he gulps louder, chews like a dishwasher washer noise. Yuck. Prince was the literal loudest concert of my life. Oh, that's a bucket list concert right there, Steffi. That is a bucket list concert. He would have been great to see. Wow. Very jealous. Very, very jealous. Because, wow, that would have been incredible. So, what the hell am I doing here? Doing here? Yes. Oops. I'm a little off center. Sorry, you guys. I'm barely breathing here. Bear with me. All right, there we go. Put that down. Close that off. And then we will get to brushwork with the lightest green. All right, we ready? Totally jealous, eh, Tina? 100%. That would have been an incredible one. Ted Nugent was the loudest you've been to, Tina? Yeah, watching concerts on YouTube is fun, eh, Cara? Especially when you get to watch your favorite bands. I didn't sleep after for a couple of days. Yeah, I bet. It must have been otherworldly. Him and George Michael. Prince and George Michael, man. It's heartbreaking. Yeah, Prince would have been amazing. And Steffi says when she hears 98 degrees, she thinks of you, Cara. Just can't stand it, eh, Lorna? It's too much sometimes. Do. Prince was a lottery style in San Diego. We were related. That's cool. I bet. No kidding. Exactly. Tina says, I bet. Steffi said, you didn't see Ozzy, but I saw most bands I love. That's good. Lorna says, I'm so jealous. I'd love to have seen Prince. Yeah, he was amazing. I love George Michael. And I still probably don't even know half of his catalog, but just to listen to him sing and be in his presence, you know? Ozzy back when Van Halen was the opening act. Holy crap, that's one hell of a ticket. That's cool, Tina. All right, here we go. So we are... You know what? I apologize. I need to do the gold again for a second. I forgot. All right, back in we go with the gold for a minute. Purple Rain had you crying. I bet that would have been so moving. Mama, I'm coming home. Better play at my funeral. There you go. You were there to see Van Halen. They only had one album out. Wow, that's cool. That's cool to have seen them then. You've seen Ozzy, Lorna? That's cool. Feel like there is a hair stuck in the paint in my cone. Okay, I'm going to be holding my breath for another couple of minutes and then I will be back to the comments. Hmm. Okay, last one, and then I will be able to talk again. All right. Whew. Now I can stop and breathe for a sec. Hi. Coming back. Osborne documentary released a few weeks ago was so cool, even if you weren't a fan. Was it good, Steffi? Steffi asked Lorna, what's your favorite song by him? And you've seen Van Halen too, Lorna? That's cool. You're currently playing Rush. Good Canadian band. A gift from your daughter. How lovely, Lorna. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the music of Rush. I like them as people. Yeah, I'm not a fan of country myself. There's a couple songs here and there that I've listened to. Like, I'll listen to some Shania Twain. There's the occasional, song that I won't mind. But for the most part, can't do it. Can't do it. All right. Let us now actually go back to the brush strokes. Okay. You either, Cara, not a fan of country. 90s pop is the best around. That and Jason Mraz, of course. All right, I'm going to turn you guys this way a little bit. And then we will go here. Oops. That's a hard corner on that one again. I did that on the last one too. Ooh, that's tight. Sorry, they're going to be layered on top of each other so I can hide some of this. I think what's going to completely make these ornaments is going to be doing both sides and then the band down the middle, like on the purple one we did in the workshop. I think I'm getting the hang of this though. If I can just get the hang of doing it without Sticking my hand in paint. So for anybody who is new to dot mandala painting, what I want to kind of go back to, because some of you heard me say this earlier, this is the 10th ornament with this design, or a variation of this design that I have done now. And I just am feeling now like I'm getting the hang of it. Others have worked out. They've been beautiful. But as far as my comfort level with my brush strokes and what I'm doing, this is definitely the most comfortable that I've been yet. So 10 ornaments before I started feeling comfortable. Just keep that in the back of your mind. It's going to take time, okay? All right, let me scroll back. Met Molly Hatchet on a cruise, and the Gibbons guy from ZZ Top grabbed my butt. Wow, Steffi. Sorry, Nicole. Yeah, 90s R&B is great too, eh, Cara? What was that, Lorna? Me? NEG? And Tina's so jealous. I like Keith Urban. A couple in that class, yeah. Steffi said, Tina, my husband was like, whoa. I'm like, he meant well. Molly was gardening big time. That's funny, eh? That's neat. Tracy. I think most of us like whatever brings us back to our adolescence when we were having fun with no adulting. I agree, Tracy. I 100% agree. The stuff that I used to go out dancing to 3 and 4 nights a week and just dance my ass off and have so much fun. That's the stuff. How'd your day go today, Tracy? You neither, Lorna? Is that what your phone is not being your friend today, Lorna? I'm so sorry. I'm trying to help you. The Bee Gees, yeah, Bee Gees are good. Adulting is really rude. Wildly overrated. Grandpa listened to Conway, Boxcar Twitty, or whatever, and played him nonstop. Yeah, Conway Twitty. Changed it on you too. That's so weird, eh? Like, no, I promise you, we're not trying to say Twitter. No, no, no. All right, here we go. Now it's going to be where we see what happens to me sticking my hand in paint. Oh, shit. That one went a little out of control. Let me scroll back. Refuses to say Twitty. Used to work in a country western club in the 80s. No way, Tina. That's cool. Yeah, we'll just call him Conway X. It was awesome. Nice to see people and lots of employment papers to fill out, so no stress yet. It'll start tomorrow. That's awesome. Hopefully, yeah, Steffi says, Tracy, a fun stress at least. I'm excited for you. Nice to be out of the house, though. and around people. No, not a fun stress, but it's a stress that I choose. So happy to have a job. There you go. Wonderful attitude. Wonderful, wonderful perspective, Tracy. And they're lucky to have you. I've got to start rinsing my brush more. I'm sure that that's having an impact on how it's behaving. Oh no. Oh, come on, no more sneezing, please. Excuse me. Cara says, awesome, Tina. Steffi says, Tracy, close enough. Tina says, I would listen to rock in my car, would you, to have a break in between? That'd be hard. That'd be really hard. So did you like country before that, Tina, and then just working there just beat it out of you? Or did you always not really care for it? Steffi's so bored, miss work already. You're ready to go back, are ya? Oh, goodness. Excuse me. And Lorna says, yes. Tracy says, oh, thanks. Tina says, Steffi, what is wrong with you? What brush am I using? I am using a size 1 liner brush. Thank you for the blessings and the blessings. Love my job usually. We have a great group and the job is really fun. That's cool. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Tracy. By spring, I'll be like, okay, I need a break. Yeah. You bite your tongue, Gabrielle. I'm not getting sick. Unacceptable. I'm going to be so pissed if I get sick. No, but I love dancing to it. Yeah, that's cool. I love dancing. I miss dancing. There's a group that runs over 30 or over 40 dance parties in Toronto, and they start at like 2 p.m. and go to like 7 o'clock. I'm like, that's for me. I'm ready to go dancing. 2 to 7, that's perfect. I have been on a sneezing marathon. It's really irritating. Ooh, yeah, tell Cara about your job, Steffi. Steffi, Steffi is a patient actor at a medical school, and they evaluate students. Not a fan of country music, Lorna. Sorry to whoever loves them. Yeah. Everyone has their own thing. You bite your tongue, Gabrielle. Exactly, Tina. It's just allergies. And I refuse to believe anything different. But I am taking my multivitamins and drinking some extra orange juice. I think it's such a cool job, Steffi. I think it's so neat. Isn't that neat, Cara? Hi, Carol. The green ball has been redone. The original green ball is still sitting over there in shambles. So came back in and doing a do-over. We have the blue ball. Hee hee hee. That is looking pretty good. And so then, yeah, we jumped back in. We're giving her another go. Oh, shit. This is not what I wanted to do on the last one, but that's okay. All right. I got it. I got it. All right. I'm going to be holding my breath for a couple of minutes here. So what I should have done is this medium green should have been shorter, like the dark green that I'm doing right now. But that's okay, but it's not exactly what I had planned. And again, it is okay. However, it's just going to look a little weird. But we're going to roll with it. Just makes it look more branch-like, I suppose, right? How are you doing, Carol? How's your evening been? Still have power? Everything good? You getting the winds and the rain? All right, I'm going to make sure I'm cleaning my brush a little more often. Green Ball 2.0, exactly. That's what I will name it. Oops. You like the blue? I'm so glad. I think it'll be fun. The boho blue one did not turn out well at all. I did something in one of the sections and I really dislike it. I'm going to try it again though. But I can't even get past it. Dot painting, mom in bed, wind is dying a little, no rain, freezing cold. Well, not too shabby then. Good night to hibernate. Very good night to hibernate then. All right, one more here. All right. So this is where we are at. Add a little bit more green. And we will keep going. Tomorrow is Steffi's hibernation day. Canceled hair appointments since I was flu exposed and her son is chronically ill. Oh, that's lovely of you. Staying in pajamas and painting and reading. That sounds wonderful. Short of sleeping in, I'm not sure what's going to be next for me tomorrow. But that is definitely going to be something tomorrow for sure. All right, so let's go back to All right. Now, I have a rogue hair on this paintbrush that I wasn't going to cut off, but now it is driving me nutty, so I'm going to do that. So tired and need a chill day. Yeah, you need to be able to kind of recoup after the holidays, eh? Hi, Kathleen. Thank you. How are ya? So I've got this brush with, see if I can see it, but it is a rogue hair that is, whoops, a rogue bristle, I should say. I just need to go buy a new brush. That's what I actually need to do. Oops, come on. All right. I'm going to quickly just go and double check on little Miss Audrey, and I will be right back. Okay, you guys? One sec. All right, she is doing good. We can continue. All right. All the hellos, lovely. Doing well, just chilling, wonderful. And I'm doing good, thank you for asking. Nice to have you here. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us for a bit. All right, so just so you know, Kathleen, while I'm painting, I can't see the screen on my phone. So what I'll do is I'll paint for a little bit and then I'll pause and I'll come back to the comments and scroll back and catch up on anything that I've missed. So if it takes me a minute to respond to a comment or question, just know that I promise I'm not ignoring you. I just literally can't see the screen on my phone. But I will be back momentarily. Well, I will be back in just a minute. I'm really liking this one. It still makes me think of a watermelon, though. Maybe once I add a bit more gold, it'll start to look a little more Christmassy. Not that there's anything wrong with it being a watermelon. It can be both. Of course, this brush is working perfect now. Ooh, that scared me. Oh no, oh no. Brush is working perfect, but I'm not. Knuckle in my paint. Okay, let me scroll back. Kathleen, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you. And Steffi says, Cher, where are you? Barb's going to say goodnight. Have a good few days. It was good to see you, Barb. Take care of yourself, okay? Maybe we'll see you on New Year's Eve. Doing pretty good, Kathleen. How about you? Everyone's saying goodnight. Steffi says, Kathleen, good. How are you? You're doing well, too? Wonderful. You want to learn how to do this? It's awful fun. I've done a couple of brushwork classes, but I mostly do the dot mandala classes. But I will try to branch out a little bit. But I do have some classes for this and dot mandalas on my Patreon if you want to check them out. And here on YouTube, I have a playlist called Tutorials, where I go through the basics of dot mandalas. It's, again, unfortunately not the basics of brushwork, but there is of dot mandalas if you want to give those a shot at all. There's, I think, like over 30 videos in that playlist. So anybody who's new and wants to learn, that's a good place to start. And then we do brushwork and more complicated dot mandalas over on Patreon. I think I would change the next one and I would do dots instead of the swoops because this is like overwhelmingly reminding me of watermelon. Overwhelmingly so. All right, so I'm going to first go here. Let's hope this paint doesn't run down the side of the ornament. All right, there we go. Be prepared, it's addicting. Steffi says, yeah, it is. It's very addicting. Oh, thanks, Steffi. I'm glad my YouTube's been helpful. The tutorials playlist is a good one for starting off for sure. Yes, that's true, Steffi. Thank you for mentioning that too. Yes, I do have a free Patreon tier as well. We don't do as much instruction in that tier, but there's a chat that you get access to in the community and everything. If you have questions or want some help or just want to show off some of the beautiful things that you've painted, we'd love to see ya. Yeah, it would be a good place to start because then it's a lot of the things that you do with a brush, if you're used to doing it with, for me anyway, it translated very easily. Like, I'm like, oh, this is just a swoop, but with a brush instead of my dotting tool, you know? It felt a little different. And Cara asks, oh, excuse me, Kathleen, do you do crafts and do you crochet? Watermelon is lovely, isn't it? Do acrylic pour painting. Oh, that's cool. And your older kids crochet? Nice. I've said, Kathleen, it's very easy to learn, and before you know it, you'll be painting everything. Yep, got that right. Hi, Cher. I love you too. Watching Rams versus Falcons with my son. Has been a crap health day. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cher. Thought of you all on Christmas. That's so nice of you. Hope it was beautiful. Audrey's doing all right. Thank you, lovely. Her inhaler ran out on me tonight, ran out early, so I've got to run to the pharmacy after our live is done here tonight and pick up her inhaler. Just enough to make me panic, right? Yeah, it gets to a point where you're out in stores and stuff and you're like, oh, I could paint that. Oh, I could paint that. Oh, I bet you I could paint that. Oh, I could paint that. Yeah, especially with these greens, it looks very, very watermelonish. Grinch is on the edge. Yeah, kind of, eh? With the triangular face. You were about to silver alert share. Life alert, anybody? Well, we're glad you're here. Sheet alert. Silver alert is everyone over 17, so we're all qualified. Oh, there you go. Kathleen says, sorry, she didn't have a good health day. Latest model. Yeah, I'm really glad I can too. I'm very lucky that way. I called it in just before we started the live. So I was a bit late starting the live. And thankfully they're open until midnight tonight, so I'm going to be able to go and pick it up. So there is part 1 done, and then if we do the other side as well, and then we'll have a little band in the middle to join the two. So this is gonna go and get hung up on the ornament wall to dry. Uh-oh, I found a spot where I knocked the paint. Crap. Crapola. Oh, yep, I see the spot on my finger where the red paint is. Acrylic pour painting, eh, Kathleen? That's cool. That looks like fun. I've only tried it once and I made an absolute atrocious mess, but it was still fun. All right, let's hang you up. And then I'm going to hang up the blue one. Actually, I might leave the blue one handy. So this is the blue one. So in this one as well, I'm going to do the other side. And then if there's any space in the middle, we'll do a little bit of a band. See how that turns out. But I'm going to leave this one to dry. I'm going to, actually, I'll just leave it over to the side here. Leave it over here. And then we'll let that one dry and go from there. All right, I'm going to get some tin foil just to wrap up this palette so I don't lose those paints. I'm going to be back in 1 second and we will get started on another one. I'll be right back. Baby girl. All right. Miss Audrey is snoozing out on the couch in the living room right now, Cher. She seems pretty content. So if I put a damp paper towel in here and wrap it in tin foil, we'll keep the moisture in and keep the palette usable. Now I might not use it again, but We will give it a shot anyway. Now, well, I could use the green on a white ornament and do a green one like the blue one, or we could do a different color. We could do a teal, purple, and pink. That could be pretty. Or a blue, purple, and pink. Blue, purple, and pink with teal accents, maybe? All right, let me scroll back. Oh, and the part that might make you laugh, Kathleen, is this is my cat with asthma. So I've got to run to the pharmacy tonight to pick up the inhaler for my cat. I can't imagine how stressful it is with a human child. You way overdid it, but it was worth it. Christmas is not a relaxing holiday, right? It's busy days and long hours and all kinds of stuff like that. It's not easy, but I'm glad you had a good day, though. You overdid it too, Steffi. It's good Lord I've started already. I called Lorna Luna because my phone is a butt nugget, but at least I used appropriate language. There you go. Yeah, I'm lost track of some of the conversation too. Yeah, the messy part is the fun part. That's cool. How long have you been doing it for? Oh, you have a slight fever, Steffi. No. Discovered I was exposed to flu A, so hoping my broken immune system is just mad. Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, like Luna Lovegood. Thank you, Kathleen. I'm really, really liking this one. I think we could do some fun colors with this one. Yeah, the pores are neat, eh? Pray you really shake it. Clinical immunity, vitamins are a godsend. Oh, never tried that. That's so cool, Kathleen. Thank you, Cher. Steffi says, my immune thing's all amped up past 2 days. Yeah, you can feel it when you're like, body's fighting something off. Hopefully you'll be good. Yeah, the teal, the blue, purple, and pink. Yeah, Audrey's okay. I think it was just some sound effects that we heard from from Mom's TV in the distance there. Yeah, my cat has asthma. She is, what do we say? She was 2 in 2015, so she's 13, almost 13. But she's okay, Steffi. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good thing to have the day off tomorrow for Steffi, for sure. Everyone's sharing the Petri dish. Off and on for a few years. That's so cool. Purple, teal, and blue gold accent, Carol. All right. All right, then. We can do that. Let's then do, we've got purple. And then let's do which one? Which teal? Which teal, Jamie? Let's do, that's the same damn teal. Teal mint. Actually, I've got these 2 teals. Look and see if we should do the darker one or the lighter one. This one's a little bluer and a little darker. And then for my blue, I have this really nice bright blue. Okay. I think we use the bright one. Don't you think? No, let's use the dark one. Dark, dark, dark. You like the blue one, Cher? There's the blue one. Don't appreciate that particular generosity, right? I want nobody's germ bank and just cookies, right? I know, I'm sorry. My paranoia is contagious, isn't it? I'm so sorry. Enough cookies over here. I swear I put on 20 pounds. Cookies are my kryptonite. Aw, thank you, Kathleen. Only 4. Still a baby. All right, 1. We'll do this on a white ornament as well. And then we could even do a second one on a gold ornament, or on a black ornament, I mean. That could be kind of cool. See the same color on 2 different backgrounds. All right, let's see what we can do here. So I need you, please, ornament. All right. Where's my stencil and my chalk pen? Ah. All right, here we go. So we're going to do that ornament in those colors with the gold accent. All right, let me scroll back. Yeah, it was pretty scary, Kathleen, when it started happening, that's for sure. I don't sleep much these days because I'm always worried that I'm going to wake up to hear my cat coughing to death. I'm a bit of a helicopter cat mom as well, which doesn't help the situation. I'm sure that stresses her out more than anything. Like, Mom, God, just leave me alone. Give me a break. Brown butter snickerdoodle cookies. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Yeah, that sounds really good, eh? Maybe you're not entirely done with cookies. Really soft. That sounds wonderful. Did he make enough for all of us? Tina asked. All right, awesome. Carol said the dark one, the dark teal. Perfect. I'm glad I chose right there. Made you go back to the cookie jar too many times. No such thing. Thanks, Cher. Probably, but I think I ate them all. Lorna, where are you? Did Lorna lose power? Hopefully not. Oh, thanks, Cher. Audrey is our mascot. Yeah, that would definitely be scary. Yeah, it was, and if you're talking about Lorna, sorry. And as far as Audrey, yeah, it was terrifying. It was absolutely terrifying. Thankfully, she is an absolute trooper at taking her inhaler and her pills. She gets 2 pills at night, 1 in the morning, and she gets her inhaler once in the morning and once at night, so every 12 hours. And she is a trooper. She does so good with it. Still amazed to this day that she does her inhaler so well. Lorna, if you're still here, that's okay. I was just checking on you, worrying, making sure you hadn't lost power. Wanted to check in on you. Okay. So I've got some dots ready to go. All right, so we are going to go... What do we want the main color to be? Well, we could switch it up, couldn't we? No, we can't because we need 4 colors to switch it up. Okay. Well, I could do the other stencil and do a 6-point instead of a 8-point. Oh, but I don't want to draw on more guidelines again. But that might be better. All right, well, we're going to try it this way first, and then we'll go from there. All right, I'm scrolling back. Because I'm way behind. Just a bit too much. Yeah, she did say it was windy. Oh, there she is. There's Lorna. I see in the comments where you came in there. Never seen an animal so good with an inhaler. I agree. I lucked out big time with her. And Cher asked if you had a nice Christmas, Lorna. And Steffi says, Lorna, we were worried. Screaming for you? You were screwing for Lorna? Thanks, I think. Oh, poor Steffi. Poor Steffi in autocorrect. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Steffi. Sheet, hush. You went for your dinner. Wonderful. There's stencils. That's good for my dots. No, it's really nice to have those stencils. You get these stencils from Happy Dotting Company. She makes a bunch of different sizes. So that is where I find they're the best ones to get. Don't die, Cher. Don't read everything. I'm sorry. I keep being told it's so good when I read everything, and then I read everything, and you tell me not to read everything. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Steffi tries to kill me. I love you guys. It really does make conversation interesting. It's like trying to crack a code in here sometimes. Oops, I think this actually goes there. Nope, I think it even goes there. Just a little spit shine is fine, right? It's fine. No problem. All right, so I'm going to switch to a different stencil here. We're going to do the 6-pointed star instead of the 8-pointed star. Look, if YouTube empties your bank account, I'm sorry. Fair enough. Steffi says, Lorna, I was all caps looking for you, shouting, Lorna. I'm an excellent translator. Sometimes, however, I carry it so far that she is left scratching her head. Yeah, there are sometimes I'm like, I'm sorry, can you read your comment and let me know what you were trying to say there? We did, Lorna. We're glad you're okay. Oh, shoot. Well, that wasn't the right one to do. I needed to do this one. Crap. I'm used to on the 8-point doing like north, south, east, west, but on the 6-point, you do north, south, east, west, and it's not gonna give you the sections that you want. So, let me grab my cloth. All right, here we go. Okie dokie. Now, we are going to rotate some colors. Here, I'm going to scroll back first, and then we will jump in. Yeah, I definitely get challenged, but it works. And Steffi says, Lorna, of course we missed you. They really do, Kathleen. They do keep me on my toes in the best ways. Keep her sharp. Sheet and Sharpie sharp. I'm all right. I'm okay. I don't mind. Husband just said he put Doug in the freezer. Who's Doug? What did he do? Full couple game is seriously stressing you out, is it? Oh, dough. Nice, Lorna. That's awesome. You're watching the final Harry Potter movie. How did you like the series, Cher? I was watching football via YouTube, the YouTube weather guy. And Tina said, who's Doug, too? But hey, if Doug is best off in the freezer, then Doug is best off in the freezer, you know? All right, so teal, Blue. Nope. Wrong one, Jamie. All right. Let's paint. Where's my brush? There it is. This damn brush. All right. So we're gonna go teal first. Teal is gonna go here. This stupid brush. Hold on. I'm gonna cut a couple more rogue hairs off of this brush. Out of here, sucker. All right, now we go to blue. So I'm going to do two versions with this color scheme. We're going to do a version with them alternating like this. And then we're going to do another version with just choosing a color order and doing it that way. All right, now we go to purple. Yeah, I think I'm gonna place an online order with Michaels and go pick up a new brush. Because this one is frayed all to crap. Oh, there's just so much water in there. Oh no. There's so much water left in that brush. Oh well. I think I got it. And then now purple here. All right, so now we're gonna go to, we'll go to the blue now. Dry my brush properly this time. Sorry, I'm way behind, you guys. Max Velocity is the weather guy's name? Jeez. We watch every year. I took him to all of the movies when they first came out. He's a Potter nut. Even read the books more times than I can count. That's cool. And thank you, Kathleen. Yeah, they were good books. Tracy said, so she watches people online make a beautiful palette with yellow, orange, and purple. I've tried several times to do this, and I must not be picking the right colors. Grab some screenshots of that color combo. Movies, too. I think I like them more every time we watch them. Yeah, the butterbeer's good. They don't show the colors, just finish the mandala, and they're stunning. I would love to see that. See if we can figure out what colors they might be. And let us know what colors you've tried. Steffi asks, all pastels or warmer tones? Purple and yellow together? Yeah, a lot of people love purple and yellow together. I've heard of that one. And Kathleen says, sorry if she misses any chat. I've turned myself sideways so I can watch closely. No problemo. Do you think they could all be pastels? They possibly could be. I think so. A screenshot of what they look like and the colors that you did for it. Did you do one, Tracy, and you weren't happy with it? Is that what you said? Be good to see them both. And maybe we can figure out what to do. Definitely could be pastels, but would like darker versions. Yeah, that could be cool. Yeah, see if you're able to. If you're able to, that would be great. And we'll see what, maybe we can help you. We'll tackle this one as a team. Just putting colors down. Haven't done a mandala. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, now we go teal. Let me zoom in a bit too. And now we'll go here. Oh, I see what I could have done differently. I could have done the gold as the swoops in the middle. Okay. Next time I will actually copy the blue one. I'm going to put gold top swoops on top of these colored swoops in the middle, though. All right. So let that dry for a second while I uncover the purple paint. All right, now we go purple. Purple comes after blue. That's crap. There we go. All right, next. I feel like I might I? I might scrape off the colored swoops in the middle and do them completely gold so that they will look like on here. Because then I'm going to do a gold swoop here, like on that one. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, now we're going to go to purple. They'll be easy ones to scrape off, though, after. We'll do that later. Way later. All right. All right, so that is where we are at there. So let's grab the gold. And we will get ready to do these next bits. All right. Just large top swooshes and we'll give it depth? Okay. All right, I'll do that. Carol, thank you. And I'll switch it around the next time. All right, I'm just scrolling back to catch up. Kim's back. Hi, Kim. Second, but they're just falling apart. Corum out with an injury. Oh, you're talking football. Gotcha. I'm going to skim past that stuff. Kathleen, have to go finish editing my video. I want to upload it tonight. You're all such wonderful and welcoming people. I will be back. We'll look forward to seeing you again, Kathleen. Take care of yourself. Have a good night. Yeah, Carol say right. There's Carol saying yes to top swooshes. Okay, I'll do that. I will do that. They're really often a second half team. Okay, I'm gonna skip that. Thank you, Cher. The blue's pretty, eh? I love this one too, but I think the blue is my favorite ever. Yeah. Yeah, the pharmacy is only about 5 minutes away. Thankfully. All right, so this is what we're going to do then. We are going to... All right, so let's do our next swoops. Let's just do it. So where did that one come out to? About level with that. All right, so then we are going to do our blue swoops here. And then we go to teal. Here. And here. And then purple goes here. And there. All right, and now we will go back to the brushes. Yeah, it's nice and close, thankfully. Is this a new lie? I think you've heard this. I probably repeat myself a lot, Lorna, so you've probably heard me say it before. I feel like I repeat myself a lot between lives. Pizza place is closed too. Remember, I'm just saying. Yeah, it was spaghetti night. I had spaghetti. I am full. Full. Found a sample and put it in the general chat. Haven't tried deco art yet because I need to start using my other paint, but I think that may not work. Okay, we'll take a look and see. I'm going to finish the brush strokes on this one, and then while we're letting it dry, before we add in the gold, we'll go and take a look at that photo for you, Tracy, and see what we can think of. All right, so... Now we will go to teal. I will pull that open in just a couple of minutes. Oh, Tina's on the case. On the case of the mystery palette. Okie dokie. Next is blue. Let me scroll back. Like Sharpies and sheets, exactly. Your spaghetti was perfection tonight? Excellent. Glad it was as satisfying as you were hoping. I'll definitely go have a look. Yeah, Tina's the best, totally. Cher had the last of the chicken marsala chopped up and mixed in with mashed potatoes and drenched in grated Tillamook sharp. Wow. That sounds good. Steffi has similar colors in her deco art stash. Did Tina find it? May have to use deco art, yeah. There'll be other color combos for those other paints. It didn't take her long, did it? Tina, you're a machine. All right, now we're going for next one here. Then we go back over here. So let's go to the teal now. We are almost done with these colors. So once we're done here, then I will put this one down because I want to go see the color combo too. I want to see. Great big piece of fuzz on this brush. Okay, there it goes. All right, now we go to purple. I didn't do this one as small and delicate as the blue one, I don't think. I'm sure once I add the gold, it'll make a difference. But I feel like everything's a little bigger than it was on the blue one. And I'm sure it'll be okay. But like this space here is way bigger. But I'm also not done yet. So I'm going to try and be patient. Oops, I cleaned my brush too early. And see how it looks when it's done. Just gives us more space for gold swoops, so it'll be fine. All right. Back to the purple. Purple here. And now, what are we going to go to? Let's go to blue. Oh, I got to straighten up for a second. Sorry, my back is yelling at me. All right, blue. After teal. Definitely a lot bigger than the blue one, but that's okay. Can refine it in future versions if necessary. Might not even be necessary. Once we get the gold on there, we might, think it's absolutely perfection. And then I'll be right back to the comments in just a minute. All right. After this one, we're going to set it aside, let it dry for a minute. I want to go see Tracy's color combo. And it should let this dry just enough that it gets us ready to do some swoops after. And that should work. All right, so put this right here. I'm going to grab my iPad and go look at Tracy's color combo. But I'm going to catch up on comments first. So let me scroll back. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Tina's still looking. Is this a new one? This is, yeah, we just started this ornament about 20 minutes ago, I guess. Cher said it was so good, probably wasn't necessary to add even more butter. But seemed like the thing to do. My arteries are probably clogged. Yeah, but you're yummy. Oh, you were just pre-thanking. Gotcha, Tracy. Butter's wonderful. Yeah. Tina's still a machine, for sure. Yeah, Patty too. Exactly, Steffi. Love you, Cher. Take care of yourself, okay? Steffi says Lorna the ornament. Is that what she meant? I'm so glad you like it, Steffi. And Lorna said, good night, Cher. Love you lots. Tracy said, I have a few Amsterdam paints. It's very nice. I haven't used it yet, but the colors are bright. I don't have enough different colors to make this palette, though. Sounds like a good excuse to go shopping. Tina said, sorry, Tracy's from a master class that I haven't purchased. I can guarantee that she used all DecoArt paint. There you go. That's good to know, Tina. And Steffi says, Tracy, can you mix colors too? Yeah, you can try that, Tracy. Okay, I mix like crazy to use as much as I can of my stash. Figured as much? Okay. Yeah, so Steffi had asked Lorna, was it the ornament you were talking about? So hopefully I answered that for you by saying this is one that I started about 20 minutes ago. I'm so glad you like it, Steffi. You're going to figure it out with DecoArt, Tracy? Okay, awesome. I'm glad you like it, Lorna. It's hard when the comments go by so fast. It's easy for things to get missed and to take a lot of time. It's tough. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty one. So that's probably, I'm guessing, Tracy, that is true red, bright orange, saffron yellow, bright yellow, and purple pizzazz. And I don't know what the dark purple is on that one. If there's a plum, like a plum in DecoArt, might be that. That's so pretty. Yeah, that's really pretty. So that's my guess is true red, bright orange, saffron yellow, bright yellow, purple pizzazz, and then whatever the darker purple is. It looks like a darker plum. It could be magenta. It could be magenta. It doesn't look like magenta. Well, no, it could be. The darker purple could be purple pizzazz. It could be magenta in there. But it looks more like a purple magenta. It's because it's definitely not a lavender. Yeah, maybe purple pizzazz for the darkest purple, and then maybe even mixing a magenta and a purple to make that one. I'm not sure what other color that would be. But that's my thoughts anyway. All right, I'm going to get this little flub out of here. All right, we're just going to go for it with the gold here. We're just going to go for it. I think it was before she started custom mixing colors. Okay. Yeah, it definitely could be. Hey, Shell, how are ya? Yeah, it's really hard. It's really easy to get lost in the chat for sure, Lorna. We are real live, Christine. How you doing? Good to see ya. All right, let's start adding in some of the gold on here because that's going to be really satisfying. All right. And I got to turn you guys this way again. I'm trying to look over top of the camera. We got about 15 minutes, Christine. Uh-oh, there's a clog in here. Uh-oh. How you doing, Christine? What's new? Did you have a good Christmas? That gold is really going to make it, I think. Excellent color choices, Carol. Mm. Mm. Yeah, we've got a lot more space than in the last one, but that's okay. We will do multiple iterations of this color scheme, I think. I think it's going to be one of my favorites for sure. So we used Purple Pizzazz with Deco Art Americana. We used Peacock Blue, which is Deco Art Crafters Acrylic. And then we used Green Teal, and that is Craft Smart. And then once it dries more, then I'll do the gold in the middle. All right, I'm scrolling back. Good but tired. I'm doing good, thanks, lovely. Got some new Devon dotting moles. Nice. An owl, a snail, and a tree. Very cool. The gold is really, really popping it out, eh, Carol? Aren't they fun? Been listening for a bit, Vicky said. Fed the dogs, time to walk them. Now still no time to chat. Just wanted to say hi. I'm glad you were able to stop and say hi for a minute. No, this is one, I started a blue one. The blue one was from this afternoon, but the design is similar, Lorna. But this one I just started painting about 20 minutes ago. So we did 3 shades of blue this afternoon and some green and red and gold. And I am going to jump off really quickly at 10 o'clock. I know the pharmacy is open until midnight, but I'm going to get there as fast as I possibly can. Fast as my little legs and 2 wheels of a car can carry me there. And then, no lives tomorrow, but we're going to do a little bit of a quote-unquote marathon live on New Year's Eve. So I'm going to be live from 7 until 9 and then 10 until midnight on New Year's Eve. So if you are around on New Year's Eve and you'd like to come and hang out, I'd love to see ya. I feel like pretty much every holiday that exists and comes around, I'm like, yeah, but can I just stay home and paint instead? So any opportunity I can do that. So now it's perfect because now I can say, oh, sorry, I'd love to, but I have to work. Womp womp. Okay, I've got 2 more sets of these swoops to do. And then we'll take another look at this from the front, and I'll get the center dot on it too. I'm going to add some more as we get into this one, as it dries a little bit. But for now, and then I'm going to try and remake it the size that the blue one is, because this is so much bigger. All right, one more. Here. And then once these are done, we're going to let it dry for a bit. And I'll catch up on the comments before we sign off. All right, but I'm going to put the center dot in there. All right, and now there we go. So let's set that here. And we'll get it on a good angle. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, she's so pretty. So size comparison between that and the blue, very, very different. But still looks good. All right, let me scroll back. I'm going to catch up. Aren't they fun, Christine? We're all making her chat if we can. We'll do that on New Year's Eve. Oh, that'll be fun to have you there, Cara. Yeah, it does sound like the TPC's headed to the pharmacy, doesn't it? Thank you, Tina. I'm really happy with it. I think that looks really, really good. Yay. Oh, you were great company too, Carol. Thank you. Thank you, Cara. Yeah, did you get lots done, Carol? Thanks, Tracy. Looks pretty, huh? Glad you like it, Carol. This one's your favorite? Oh, I don't know. I do like the blue one. I do still like my rainbow ones, though, too. Can't get my mind past those either. Oh, good. That's wonderful. Thank you, Tina. Thank you guys for coming and spending so much time with me today. Sorry I was late getting this one started. And I'm going to jump off really quickly now to get to the pharmacy and get little Mrs. stuff all taken care of. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. I will look forward to seeing you hopefully on New Year's Eve. If I don't see you New Year's Eve, the final TikTok live that I'm going to be doing as part of my regular schedule is going to be this coming Friday. And don't forget, new workshop starts this Saturday in Patreon. We are currently voting on the design that is going to be the inspiration for the piece that we're going to do in Patreon. So if you want to join us there for any of the workshops, you can check me out on patreon.com and look at the different membership tiers to see what membership works the best for you. There's a bunch of different ones, including a free Patreon, as well as some paid Patreon tiers, including the ones where we do the workshops. So we are going to be there this weekend. So yeah, TikTok Live Friday night. And then that's the last TikTok Live we're going to do. Then we're going to be solely here on YouTube unless there's a special occasion that we decide to go live on a different platform for whatever reason. If I don't see you New Year's Eve, I hope you have a wonderful and safe New Year's Eve. Please take care of yourself, make good choices, and yeah, just be careful out there. Thank you, Lorna. Oh, that does look good, Tracy. Yeah, the magenta works well. Looks beautiful. Looks perfect. That would be great, Christine. We'll see you soon. Love you to bits. Thanks, Steffi. I'll say goodnight to Audrey for you guys, too. Yes, happy, safe, and New Year's Eve to you, too, Vicky. All of them for 2 inhalers, so you always have one on standby. Yeah, I've got to find out if they'll allow me to do that. I'm just going to start making sure that I order it earlier. That's for sure. And Lorna, well, I didn't see it in the comments. I was just saying good night to whoever I could see in the comments. So now that you're there, absolutely. That's good. Good night, Lorna. Take care of yourself. Well, try and make good choices, you know. Just don't be getting yourselves hurt or anything. Love you to bits. Yeah, just say no to shenanigans. That's right. All right, you guys. I love you to bits. I will see you in a couple of days. If I don't see you New Year's Eve, hopefully I'll see you Friday or over the weekend. I'll see you soon. Thank you, guys. Love you to bits. Bye.